Vladimir Putin has a set of demands, and they must be met, or the war will continue. Follow this channel, Eco Channel, for more updates on international news. Trump's Ukraine efforts are futile. Putin is not ready for peace. Vladimir Putin has a set of demands, and they must be met, or the war will continue. Almost 4 years of war between Russia and Ukraine have produced almost 4 years of peace plans and almost 4 years of failed negotiations. But buoyed by his success in Gaza, Donald Trump launched a fresh push to end the conflict in Ukraine last week. In classic style, the U.S. president deployed sheer force of personality and a fast-approaching deadline to try to push through a page of bullet points to deliver peace. Just like the Gaza deal, it featured a peace board headed by Mr. Trump, a prisoner swap, and global funding for reconstruction. But unlike the Gaza plan, it is run up against a leader who is not ready for peace. There is no indication that Russia wants a deal, Bridget Brink, former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, told NPR. And that's the whole point, that peace at any price, which is what appears to be our position as the United States, is not peace. Details of the latest push surfaced early last week. Washington, through envoy Steve Witkoff, had been working with Moscow to develop a 28-point plan in which Ukraine would cede its entire eastern region of Donbass to Russia, cap its armed forces at 600,000 people, and give up its aspiration of joining NATO, which would admit no more members. In return, Russia would promise no more attacks on Ukraine, facing sanctions if it violated that pledge. Mr. Trump issued enthusiastic backing as he pursues another headline-grabbing deal and a Nobel Peace Prize. He issued a Thanksgiving deadline, giving Kyiv until Thursday this week to accept. The proposals sent shockwaves through Ukraine and its European allies, who said it would reward Russian aggression. The result was a flurry of diplomatic maneuvers. American and Ukrainian officials met on Sunday in Geneva as they huddled to revise the plan. The proposal then created more of a stir when Bloomberg revealed details of leaked calls between Mr. Witkoff and Putin's top aides, in which he appeared to coach them on how to flatter the U.S. president. The leak also included a phone call between Yuri Ushakov, Putin's foreign advisor, and Kirill Dmitriev, the Russian leader's economic advisor, which appeared to suggest Kremlin involvement in drafting the 28-point plan. Dan Driscoll, the U.S. Army Secretary, met Russian and Ukrainian officials in Abu Dhabi on Tuesday. And there is talk that Volodymyr Zelensky will meet Mr. Trump soon. The U.S. president insisted on Tuesday that he would not meet the Ukrainian leader until a peace deal was in its final stages. Seasoned Ukraine watchers say we have been here twice before, in April, when Mr. Trump's final peace proposal was met by one of Russia's biggest assaults of the war, and in August, when a Trump-Putin summit went nowhere. So why now? Asked Tatiana Stanovaya, a senior fellow at the Carnegie Russia-Eurasia Center. First, Witkoff pivoted his focus from Gaza to Ukraine. Just he had more time, she said. The second factor is the Ukrainian situation. With Mr. Zelensky facing a corruption crisis at home and setbacks on the front line, he is under more pressure than ever to compromise. But Putin, in contrast, has made clear time and time again that he has a set of demands: annexing land, bringing Ukraine within its sphere of influence, and preventing any NATO expansion, and that they must be met, or the war will continue. Putin's position is that we are ready to end the war even tomorrow, if Ukrainians accept all our demands, she said. We are not ready to compromise on it. It means comparisons with Gaza run only so far. Hamas was broken and bowed. Israel was close to achieving its war aims in destroying the terrorist group. Palestinians wanted the bombing to stop, and